Yeah, that's right. Yeah, all right, yeah. Hey. Wow, y'all look so beautiful. Hey, everybody. Oh, hey, who's that? Who are you, giant shoulder? Get out of here. I'm sorry, if you don't have high def, you won't understand what's going on. Yeah, and stay out. So... Hey, everybody, a lot of people have been saying to me, hey, Wavy, buddy, where you been? You used to be on the show every night, and you ain't been around for a while. I know, everybody, I've been out of town. I was taking a little vacation. I was in Pakistan, and... That means some buddies was having a little, never you mind, all right? Anyway, I'm back now, and I kind of like this weekend, you know what I did? Well, never mind that. What I am... A lot of very pretty ladies in the crowd tonight. And no, don't applaud. It makes you look big-headed. I can't say that and you go, yeah, that's right, wait, hot. Then everybody will think, well, pretty lady. CBS cares. No, I'm just trying to help you with, because sometimes good-looking people think that it's all right to be arrogant, and I, for one, know that it's not, because I am beautiful. But I don't talk about it, and you know why? Because I'm also humble. I'm beautiful and humble, and clean, and single, and ready to rock. Yeah. All right.
The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, sponsored by... Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
Thank you. That's enough. Quietly, everybody. That's enough. Mean it or shut up. You're just teasing me. Teasing me. Making me feel like I'm a naughty, bad girl. And maybe I like it. Oh, it's a great day for America, everybody. Yes, it is. A great day for America. Another terrible day for Osama bin Laden. He's not only dead, but now his computer has been confiscated. Apparently his computer was removed, and taken away, and everybody's, CIA and examining the contents. They're having a difficult time figuring out the password, though. It's 5 letters, blank to America. Blank. No one can get it. Now, This is very controversial. The White House today released a combat video of the mission to capture Osama bin Laden, and we just got it from CBS News. It's a very intense piece of film. Take a look at this. Yeah. It was a bit of a you like that one, didn't you? Yeah. It's a bit of a rough day for me actually today. I went to the doctor today for my annual physical exam. Yeah, exactly, yeah. At my age, you have to go to the doctor regularly because they're always finding new changes to your body. For instance, I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to have camel toe. Sorry, I should use the medical term moose knuckle. I don't think Anyway, today I just had the typical physical exam. I think you'll understand if I do the rest of the show standing up. Oh, man. The physical exam isn't exactly a walk in the park, unless that park is Golden Gate Park during a Ricky Martin concert. I think you know what I'm saying. It's not fun getting a physical. I stare at the floor all nervous. I listen to the guy putting on his gloves, getting lubed up. I just close my eyes and grip my teeth while he does his business. Then I have to go to the doctor. But that's probably too far. That'll be enough of that. Anyway, but guys spend a lot of time worrying about that. You know, the old finger probe, the visit through the artist's entrance, the rubber glove love, the Uno in your Bruno. I'm talking about the prostate exam. As far as exams go, it's really not that bad, though. I think of it as like taking an eye exam. It's like that. If the chart read, oh, the worst is my doctor, my doctor that I go to, he used to be an optometrist, so he's always like, is it better like this or like this? I'm like, just get on with it! I also had to get my x-ray today. Do we have my x-ray here? I brought it in. There I am. The doctor actually said today, this is true, he said that my blood pressure was a bit high. And I'm thinking, a bit? Because I had forgotten it was my medical today. So on the way to the doctor's, I didn't do any fasting. And on the way to the doctor's, I had a cup of coffee in the car and I had a conversation with my ex-wife on the phone. Yes. My blood pressure should have been through the damn roof. And that high blood pressure, it can be deceiving. It's always going to be high when you're nervous about being at the doctor's or you're doing all that. You should take my blood pressure during something that's non-stressful that I don't give a rat's ass about. If you took it now, I'd be fine. All right, yeah. Oh, I'm really nervous. All right. There, you happy? The doctor's always giving me advice how to cut down stress. Yeah. No, he's Irish, my doctor. What you need to do is cut down the stress. Today he said I have to go someplace peaceful where no one will bother you. I said, how about a walled compound in Pakistan? And we laughed and we laughed. And then he put on his gloves again. But we're living in a time of amazing medical technology. Perhaps soon our physicals will be administered by robots. Jeff, anything you like the idea about performing physicals?
Balls.
Kind of led him into that one a little bit.
Plug.
Oh, plug, yeah. Anything else?
Awkward. Sex party.
Yeah. I don't really enjoy going to the doctor's office, though. Everything in there's all sick and germy. It's like hanging out in a hot tub at the Jersey Shore. Also, I hate putting on those stupid paper gowns. They're not even real gowns. You can't wear one when you go ballroom dancing. I found that out the hard way when I got kicked off Dancing with the Stars. And And I hate when, you know, when they make you take off your clothes and you have to sit on that rough piece of paper, bare-ass naked. And it's very rough, that paper. I'm pretty sure that the butchers use that same paper to wrap meat. It makes me feel like a dirty piece of meat, and I like it. And then I say that to the doctor, and we laugh and we laugh. And he put on the gloves again.
Kerplunk.
No, it's true. I did have a medical today. Have you had your CBS medical yet?
Awkward.
No, all right. Well, anyway, it's that time, you know, the time.
Commercials toughen the nipples.
You mean like in Silence in the Lambs when he says that to the... Oh, he says that to the woman, doesn't he? With the senator, he goes, "Did you breastfeed, Senator?" Toughened your nipples, didn't it? That's in the movie, isn't it?
Are you as turned on as I am?
I don't know. Let's take a break and find out. We'll be right back, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the show where things are really going nuts tonight. Are they, Craig? No, it's the same old Tootsie Fruitsie. No, it's not. It's really different tonight. We're going to try something really different tonight. What are you going to try? Well, we're going to try and be funny. Well, that didn't work, so we'll just do the same as we are. What time is it, Geoffrey Peterson?
Let's tweet this mother tweeter up.
Were you replacing the word tweet into using that instead of a swear word?
In your pants.
Doesn't make any sense at all. Play the jingle. Euro crashes and Euro litter. Get on the dance floor and shake your Twitter. Bum, 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 bum. Check the tweets. Plus email. Plus the emails. Email time coming. Tweets and emails. Ho. Try something different.
Awkward.
Oh, shut up. All right, this is from Kurt in Memphis, Tennessee, who says, "Dear Craig, the girl I've had a crush on for years has asked me to the prom. The problem is I already have a date. What do I do?" Is that real or some kind of Lifetime movie I'm living in? I don't know. I don't know anything about that kind of thing. There was no prom at the school I went to. There was just paint huffing. Paint huffing. That's how we celebrated the end of each semester. Well, time to huff paint. Ah, excellent. Oh, I hope I get asked to the big paint huff by the girl I like this year. This is from Michael in Zurich in Switzerland. I'm trying something different. Do we have a picture of Paul McCartney? Oh, wow, that's good. Yeah, all right. If you watch the show for the first time, there's no way you'll catch any of this. So, anyway, this is from Michael in Zurich, Switzerland, who says, "Dear Craig, my girlfriend suggested having an open relationship. My friend says I hit the jackpot and envies me, but I'm not sure about it. Am I being a wimp? No, kind of." I don't know. I don't know anything about your fancy European relationships. This is from Eric in Austin, Texas. Eric says, "Dear Craig and Jeff." Oh, Jeff, you're in this too.
Wahoo!
Yeah.
Tap that ass.
Yeah. Eric says, "Dear Craig and Jeff, are women's restrooms really cleaner than men's? Why?"
Are you as turned on as I am?
I don't know. I've never been in a women's restroom. I have been in a women's restroom. I've done tons of really weird, sexy stuff. Right there, that was me doing weird, sexy stuff right there. All right, this is from Sheila in Larkspur in California. It's entertaining me. I mean, that's got to be worth something. All right, there she said. Hang on, I'll be all right. All right, she said, "Dear Craig, my boyfriend and I were recently visiting Glasgow and met a man who claimed to be your favorite cousin. He invited us to his home and said he wanted to make us dinner. Was he legitimate? You bet he was! That's old murdering cousin Bob. What he likes to do is wait for Californian tourists to turn up. He invites them to, you know, he's going to make them dinner. And what he does is he makes them dinner. Aha! Yeah. But did you just applaud the idea of a cannibal serial killer related to me? That would have been better if Silence of the Lambs was in Scottish. I love that. Put the lotion in the basket. Put the lotion in the basket. It rubs the lotion on its skin, or it gets the hose again. Did you breastfeed, Senator? Toughened your nipples, didn't it? Makes me laugh. This is from Matt in Minneapolis in Minnesota. He says, "Hi, Craig. What is the best part about working at CBS?" It's dark. You saying it's not dark here? It's dark. This is pretty dark. See, in my house, we have light bulbs. This is from Nancy in Louisville, Kentucky. Now, I like Louisville because they don't pronounce the name of the town Louisville. I've said this before. They like to call it... That's how you pronounce Louisville. If you're from there, you say, "Where are you from?" And they go... Everyone in Louisville's going, "That's right!" Nancy from says, "Dear Craig, it's Derby week here in Louisville. Will you join us for Run of the Roses? How about Secretariat?" Oh, yeah, the Kentucky Derby in Louisville. The Louisville Kentucky Derby. Whoa, it's out of the door! All right. We'll take a break. We'll be right back, everybody. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the show, where tonight we're trying some things a little different.
Are you as turned on as I am?
Medical really has an effect on me today. Anyway, my first guest tonight is an Emmy, Tona. Yes, a Tona. He won a Tona, which is very similar to a Tony. He won an Emmy, a Tony, and an Oscar. He's won them all. He's in the new film Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides, which is in theaters May the 20th. Take a look at this. That's awesome, isn't it? Please welcome Geoffrey Rush, everybody. Geoffrey Rush. Welcome, Geoffrey.
Thank you.
That's lovely to see you.
Thank you very much.
Very welcome to our studio here in America.
Yes, I just flew in this morning from Melbourne.
Really, from Australia?
Yeah.
You still live there?
I do. And even though, you know, you get to be up on the nice flat bed at the front of the plane, it's still a bit like sleeping overnight on someone's couch.
Yes.
You know, it seems
You
glamorous.
really just got here from Australia?
Yeah, but I
Have you been
wanted to do the show.
Do you
'cause
take
I,
any powerful narcotics to sleep on the plane?
Cognac?
Cognac, really? Do you really? Do you like to drink brandy?
Yeah, well, it's a daytime flight, so it's a bit tricky.
Well, it's a whole day, though, isn't it? Like 24 hours on the plane?
It's long.
Yeah. Do you have a problem with alcohol, Geoffrey? That's what I'm asking you. So you're drinking in the morning now, is what you're saying? That's all right, mate. You're Australian. I've been there. It doesn't seem to be that much of a problem.
I heard you'd been there. You went to Adelaide.
I've been to Melbourne and Adelaide and Sydney.
What's an outsider's opinion, Glaswegian via America? What's your opinion of Adelaide?
Oh, I loved Adelaide. It was very nice. Yeah, I was in Adelaide. It was my 25th birthday, and the girls of the Crazy Horse Striptease Saloon threw me a party, actually.
That was quite some time ago.
It was some time ago. I don't think any of those girls are still working there now.
Adelaide is a curious town because it's a created town. I don't know what the equivalent is in America. It was designed to sort of pension off the military generals when they retired. So
really?
It's all designed, and parks and gardens were laid out. And
well, it was quite nice. Yeah, it was all right. But you live in Melbourne. That's full of, as I seem to remember, trams and Greek people.
That's true.
Yeah. Everyone's smashing plates to get around. That's how they power the trams, by plate smashing.
Well, they could. It's the biggest Greek population, I think, outside of Athens.
Really?
Yeah, we had a huge migration back after the Second World War.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
It's nice, though. I liked it.
I didn't get to meet...
Oh, Geoffrey. Geoffrey, Jeff. You spell your names the same way.
Indeed, we do.
Yeah.
I watched the show in Melbourne.
In Australia?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, we started going on in Australia fairly recently.
I think it goes down around 11:30, 12.
Yeah, no, because I got kangaroo testicles as a celebration. Attached to me. I now have, in fact, kangaroo testicles.
We give them to everybody.
I thought that might happen. It's a little bit like going to Scotland and they give you your own plaid or tartan, and then you go, well, wait a minute. I mean, this guy's from Japan, and they go, oh, just give him it, just tell him it'll be fine.
That's what happens. But I'm very pleased because I notice in America when I say my name's Geoffrey, most people go, oh, J-E-F-F-R-E-Y. And I go, no, it's as in Chaucer, or
Geoffrey
then they go,
Chaucer.
Geoffrey, Geoffrey who?
Oh, Geoffrey Chaucer. Now, do you read a lot of Chaucer?
I don't.
No, no, neither do I. But I'm prepared to fake it if you
Summer is a coming in, I don't know. Something like that.
No, quite rude, as I remember Chaucer, wasn't it? It's quite
very raunchy. A lot of hot pokers up bottoms.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. But I
had my medical today. Did I tell you?
I threw that.
Yeah. No, I was like, boom, thank you.
Well, actually, you know, Jeff in America, I always think of J-E-F-Fs as being like, who's the guy on Curb Your Enthusiasm? Jeff Garland.
Jeff Garland.
To me, that's an American
actor.
Jeff.
Right, a big giant
Australians, they call us Geoffrey here, or Geoff.
Yeah.
I have to explain that. But the other thing that is different, I'm now throwing myself into a red-hot poker anecdote. I noticed a huge difference between America and Australian cultures when I went for a prostate exam here.
You have them while you're on vacation?
No, I was actually doing it. I think I was doing it for a medical or something for a film. And I went along and I heard the from behind, you know. You've barely met the guy.
Yeah, I know.
Chatted for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And then I felt the finger just placed.
Okay, yep.
And honest to God, he whispered in my ear, would you please push back on that?
Oh, man.
And I thought, it's something to do with, he doesn't want to get into litigation in case I say I was invaded. You know, it had to be me. I had to be the aggressor.
Yeah.
But it was free.
Yeah.
The film company was paying for it.
Yeah. Is this doctor that you went to see? Wow, that doesn't... Well, mine wasn't as bad as that. I mean, he was in and out there very quickly, very efficient. It was, you know, in ways that left me just a little breathless and glad it was over. Yeah. Here, you know what I enjoyed? Do you remember, I don't know what made me think of this, but that film you did where you played the Marquis de Sade. Oh, that was great.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah, that was good, that.
Yeah.
No, I was. It was really good. I like the Marquis de Sade. I'm quite interested in him. I think he was quite an interesting character.
It was very tricky to promote that film on press junkets.
Yes.
It would go on to the brassier kind of evening entertainment shows, and it's very hard to talk about the Marquis
Marquis
de
de
Sade.
Sade, yeah, like entertainment tonight. What happens in this film, Geoffrey? Well,
It was a bit like that.
Yeah.
They
No, I'm
kind
sure.
of. I had questions like, "So is he genius or a madman?"
Yeah.
And I went, "That's a 10,000-word essay that I'd have to write at home." you know?
Yeah, they don't want that on entertainment tonight. They don't want 10.
No.
They want a lot of pictures and cut to commercials. That's what they want.
But I couldn't. You did a bit there before.
You're doing pretty well, actually.
Yeah.
Jeff, are you as turned on as I am?
Thanks, Marty.
Yeah. No, now tell me about this is the fifth Pirates movie?
It's the fourth.
Fourth, right, yeah.
And as you can see from that clip, I'm a plot driver.
Right.
You know.
Tell the story.
It's what happens. I found out earlier on, because I rarely do the big commercial studio things, but I found out very early on.
Your movies do very well, though. I mean, The King's Speech was a small movie.
Yeah.
It's like a huge and enormous success.
But that's sort of, for a character actor, that's a really meaty, interesting part to get. I think when you're in the studio system, I've been told that the lead actor never gets the boring dialogue. They never get the facts or the plot.
Right.
Or the, keeping the audience up to speed on the facts and figures they need to know about. So someone like Barbosa always ends up with the big speech where he has to go, this...
When we come over here, everyone, and then you all did that, that's when this happened. Do you remember?
And there were 880 pieces of... 880 pieces of Cortez's gold, you know what I mean? And you get
it's fun to play a pirate. Well, he's not really a pirate. Well, it's fun to do all that arg stuff, isn't it?
Well, he changes on this. It is good. He changes on this. The writers are good to me. Because on this one, they've let me become... I've joined the Navy.
I could see that. You were wearing a lovely hat.
I've crossed over... Again.
Yeah.
I've crossed over to the other side because I've got the best... I think Barbosa thinks the best retirement package that he could possibly get. And it's clean.
Yeah, that's nice. Do you know that actor that you were working with in that film, Kevin McNally? And
Yes, I do.
I used to run around London with him back in the day.
Did you?
Yeah. He's mad, he is.
He is.
He's a what up? One of those guys.
Well, he's the character. He is. He's the character actor who gets. He's even below me on the rung.
Yeah.
He gets the really long factual speech.
That's right. He gets to talk about the last 3 movies in case you didn't see them. Yeah.
That's right.
Now we have to take a break, and we'll be right back. We'll be right back with Geoffrey Rush, everybody. Geoffrey Rush. Geoffrey, you still live in Australia. You don't have a place in the United States?
I do not.
Do you live in suburban Australia, or do you live in the outback?
No, it's very suburban. We're maybe 15 minutes out of the centre of town. It's a very sweet, leafy kind of suburb.
And do you do any Australian things? A kangaroo hat with corks on it? Anything like that?
You know Barry Humphries, our great satirist?
Yes, he's been here. Yes.
Has he?
Well, Dame Edna Everett was here. I don't know where Barry was.
No. He's full on method acting, isn't he?
Yeah, no, when he puts that gear on, that's who it is. And you go, hey, Barry, backstage, and he's like, oh, I'm like, oh.
Well, he's got this other character called
Les Patterson. Yeah, I love that.
And way back, he made a film. I don't think it played in the States. I'm not sure, but he had scenes of suburban Australia where people were walking emus down the street and there were kangaroos hopping everywhere.
Yeah.
I think in those days, before people kind of knew more about us, because we've really only come on the radar, I think, in the last 20 or 30.
Australian actors have been dominating Hollywood the last 10 years, though, haven't they? Really? I mean, they're all over the place.
It's a fighting above the weight kind of ratio, I think.
Well, what is it in Australia, then? Is there a great love of the arts in Australia? Is that what it is?
I'm not 100% sure. I think it probably goes back a bit to Irish ancestry and storytelling.
Yeah.
Scots, you know what I mean? That wave of
Yeah, my
migration.
parents nearly moved to Australia, they told me. When they were young, there was something I call assisted passage, it was called.
Yeah.
By the way, I went for my medical this morning, didn't I tell you that? But it was assisted passage.
Mine wasn't assisted.
No, you had to push back, yeah. I had my assistant do it for me, but But they were giving people in Scotland, and I think
10 quid, 10 pounds.
£10, which I guess like $20 at the time, to immigrate to Australia.
We needed to build our population after the Second World War. That's why that happened.
Gosh, it's an fascinating place. I haven't been there in a long time.
But you know, it's a long way from everywhere, and I think that we're kind of incubated, or were incubated down there, and I think everyone now is so used to travelling long distances that we've got a kind of... It's a feisty kind of temperament, you know what I mean? And I think that's why a lot of Australian actors have done well in the UK and the States.
Right, yeah. Well, they've always done well in the UK. I think people in Britain have always been a little bit scared of Australians because they're colonial. You know, so the same way they feel about Americans, that kind of colonial people. I always notice that British actors always say, Americans have no sense of irony. Americans have no sense of irony. And one of the guys here said, that's rich coming from a country that calls itself Great Britain, which But there is a kind of snobbishness about English actors, I thought. I mean, yeah, you do that all the time, though. You do English accents all the time.
Yeah, well, by the skin of my teeth.
Have you done any theatre over there? Have you done any?
I haven't. Well, I did once. I did a pantomime up in Inverness.
Inverness at the Eden Court Theatre? I know that. I've done the Eden Court Theatre.
You weren't the back of the cow.
I was! Actually, it was the horse. Who sat at the door? That's a very pantomime thing. I stole that directly from British Pantomime Theatre.
Absolutely. Yeah. We did Jack and the Beanstalk, and we had the cow.
Yeah, right, pantomime cow or horse.
Yeah. And I went up at very short notice because I knew the musical director, and he said, Jack fell off the beanstalk today at the dress rehearsal, broke both ankles, and I thought, oh, it was down the well. And I said, oh, can I take over for Jack? He said, no, you're taking over for the leader of the chorus. But I was up there for Christmas of '77 and had the best time. My only time I've been to Scotland.
In Scotland, yeah, in Inverness. That's way
And I was there for Hogmanay, and that's where I thought I might have a drinking problem.
Yeah, no, everyone has a drinking problem. I think Hogmanay might actually be Gaelic for drinking problem.
Yeah, indeed. And it was Christmas 1977, and my greatest memory of the season there, just being in the chorus, I didn't have much to do, was after the show every night we would meet in the bar, and there were these might be names you know. I mean, there was a TV personality called Isla St. Clair.
Yes, I do know who that is. The only person in America, but still, I am.
I just thought the show could take a slump.
Yeah, no, the minute I took over 6 years ago, it took a slump, and we've been sitting here ever since.
But we used to have malt whiskey every night after the show.
Yeah.
It took us about 3 weeks having different malts every night to even touch the mainland, because we were
drinking the island
from the Isle of Skye and the Hebrides and the Orkneys or whatever.
And that's where you developed your drinking problem.
I think it might have been.
And we've come full circle.
And the big hit of the year was Mull of Kintyre.
Mull of Kintyre, yeah.
Which everyone would roar drunkenly. I think it was Mull of Kintyre.
Yeah. No, it's written by Paul McCartney, who, in fact, I think we have a picture of. There he is.
Is that Angela Lansbury?
No, it's Paul McCartney.
Oh, yeah.
No, we do have a picture of Angela Lansbury, though. There's that.
You're quick.
That's the only thing we have.
That's it.
We're out of time, Geoffrey. It's lovely to see you. Good luck with the Pirates movie. Geoffrey Rush! Sorry, Grammy Award-winning band. They are here to perform the greatest song I ever heard of the soundtrack to Palm Wonderful Presents, the greatest movie ever sold. Unfortunately, we don't have the album here. It's just a piece of cardboard. But the album will be a real one if you get it from the store. Like, you won't go to the store and they'll go, you say, ask for the album, and they'll go, oh, here you go. Sucker. No, you'll get the album. By the way, a record store, kids, is what people used to go to before iTunes. Please welcome OK Go, everybody. OK Go.